it's still snowing on the way back, right? So I just start driving fast on the highway because I'm like, hey, it's 4-wheel drive, whatever. And then there's big snow piles in the middle of the road, and I thought, like, hey, it's 4-wheel drive, whatever. So I go bang through them, bang, bang, bang. One was huge. I hit it. I fly right off the road, dude. Yes.
This is my only bet. That's the only. We did a show here. How's it looking on the cameras?
Okay, we're in.
All right. You're going to have to de-shake your camera.
We're both shaking here.
So, guys, welcome to a special edition
A really
of
shaky episode.
a really shaky episode. The Alzheimer's tribute.
Just don't watch it. Just listen to it, because I'm gonna shake.
You think you can fix this? And
No, I don't think so. There's no way.
mine has a
Stabilizer?
but we didn't turn it on.
No, it wouldn't have. It's usually if it's like you're standing still and you're like that, it'll stabilize it. But it's not gonna. It's fine. Once we're on the highway, it's gonna stop.
We'll see. All right. Hey, Gabe.
Hey, man. See, look, we're nice and still now.
We're nice and still, baby.
The open road.
Open road, baby. Hitting the road. We're going to Ottawa. We're doing a cool show.
Yeah, we're doing a comedy show in a grill.
The Bonne Nuit is co-headlining. Well, no, we're headlining. The Bonne Nuit is headlining.
You're headlining, I'm featuring.
No, we're both headlining. Technically,
I'm
we're
doing
both
15, you're doing 28. Or,
I hope I'm doing 30. I'm paid
30?
to do 30.
Ah, 30. Then what am I, 15? I hope I was just 15.
I'm doing your mutard joke. If anything happens,
Yeah, take it. I don't
some of your
there's no way
jokes.
I'm going to be able to use it. I trimmed my beard today.
You shave your beard.
Well, I trimmed it. Look how small it is. And I trimmed my mustache, and for the first time I could see my lips. Look at my lips. I have such small lips.
It's funny. The mustache lips combo, it reminds me of my dad.
I got the smallest lips ever. I got little bird lips.
You used to have big lips, and then your lips got smaller, so your
I don't know.
bird doesn't feel out of hand. I hope you don't hear my shitty engine on the car.
I can remove. I can for sure cut
Yeah?
that. Yeah. I can do that. And I don't think so. But let's see. It's picking up something. I don't know, but it'll be fine.
All right. This is exciting. Is it we've done the road together. We've done shows. We've done shows together outside of Montreal.
Yeah, we've been to. We did some gig. It wasn't even a gig. I think it was like an open mic at a French open mic or something.
A French open mic?
Remember we went to Hull? What was it called? Not Dorval. What's the Gatineau?
Yeah.
We did. There was some French show.
Yeah,
that we
I remember.
did,
Yeah.
and that was the only English act on the show.
Me too.
No, you did French.
No, I never did French.
Dude, you did like half French, half English. Yeah, dude, I was there.
Dude, I didn't do French.
I've
done French twice. It wasn't by choice. It was the fact the audience didn't speak English at all.
But they didn't speak English.
No, man. It's Hull. They all speak English.
It's Gatineau Hull.
Yeah.
No, we were there. I remember. I did my act in English. And first of all, I had a joke where I was like, I don't listen to French people. Or no, I bully French people into speaking English. And they were like...
Maybe that's why.
Oh no.
Sacre bleu.
I'm like, fuck off.
Oh, Poutine.
Yeah.
Oh, Jésus Poutine.
And I remember I bombed so hard in front of a big room filled with big French people. And then you went on and you were like, oh, I know what to do. And you're like, bonjour, mesdames et messieurs.
Yeah, it's true. I did mock them, but I mocked them using French.
Yeah.
So that's why they appreciated it.
That's good. Now you did good. And now we're going to go do... I did do the show once. It was pretty good.
Yeah?
It was a lot of, 68-year-old people.
Nice.
And in the front row, it was
They're going to love my anti-Semitic jokes,
maybe.
baby.
I think they would. And, it reminds them of their Hitler Youth Days or whatever.
Exactly.
They're like, finally.
I'm excited that the Bonne Nuit...
Yeah.
The Bonne Nuit people, we're co-headlining together. I like that.
Yeah?
I like that. I like the fact we should do that more often. I'll try to book us more outside.
Oh, yeah? I'm down. Fuck, that'd be
Get our name out there.
Yeah. Watch out, cool kids and cool cats. Bonne Nuit's coming up your ass.
Dude, there's so much technology on my glass right now. I barely see the road.
So we have two cameras on the windshield.
We have 3 phones, 2 cameras,
and it's just bouncing up and down. Jesus.
There's so much electricity being pulled out of my car battery right now just to make sure everything is working properly.
Is this it's not illegal.
If the cops come, like they stop. If a cop comes, just drop your mic, okay?
Yeah. I'll be like, that's my new phone, officer. What are you, old? You don't know new phones? They're like, no, I know it's a phone. I know. No, it's a phone. Let me look at that.
Also, we might run out of gas, by the way, because we decided to not fill up in Montreal because the gas is $2.03 and fill up in Ottawa.
Yeah, it's expensive. There's a rainbow. Or it's a little rainbow jizz stain. What is that? You see that?
Oh, yeah, this is a jizz stain of a rainbow.
It's like a one rainbow jizz.
I'm trying to understand why is it just
Yeah, maybe it rained
like
in
a spot.
One guy was sad and it rained on him.
By the way, do you like driving on highways?
Yeah?
That's my favorite. I love it.
Yeah.
I love being in silence.
Especially like this highway. It's nice and empty right now.
Yeah.
It's really nice. I do like riding on the highway.
Like interprovincial highways. There's no one and you can just drive.
You know what's fun? Do you ever drive into Toronto?
Once.
On the Gardner or whatever it's called?
Once.
People drive it's like I think it's like 4 or 5 lanes, right? And people are driving so fucking fast on there, and it's bananas. Like trying to get off, like not merge, but to get off the highway it's actually fucking scary because everyone's like a bunch of Toronto assholes, and there's always
coke.
Yeah, and there's always traffic coming. Like no matter what, we were like driving at 2 a.m. There's traffic, and people are still speeding. How do you speed in traffic? It's fucking insane.
Coke.
Yeah.
Time is money. They gotta pay their $6,000 studio rent.
Yeah, fuck them.
Fuck them. Long live Montreal, man. Coolest city in the world. Now we're going to Ottawa or Canada?
Yeah, it's outside of Ottawa, called Canada.
Canada is the original name of Canada, right? That's like, from what I remember from history class.
Yeah.
Some French Canadian, some French asshole or some English asshole asked a native. He's like, "What is this?" And he said, "Canada," which I means our village or my village.
Yeah.
And the other guy was like, "Canada, that's the name of the country."
I saw the same
is it our
the heritage heritage commercials where it's like
I thought it was history class. Nope, it was YTV, baby.
Yeah, it was YTV. It was like because there was like a translator or something and another white guy, and they're talking to like, like the one Native American they hire for every TV show. They're like, "Hey, put on a hat. You got a job today." "Oh, very good." And then it's like Kanata, and he's like, "Sir, he said it's this," and the guy was like, "No, it's not. It's this." I remember like he was just ignoring
the arrogance.
Yeah. And then they gave them.
You know what's funny? Like that was good public funding because we remember these stories.
Yeah.
You know?
They're really good, and they're making a comeback on TikTok.
Really?
Yeah,
okay.
there's like a big TikTok channel where it's all these old Canadian history things, and it's all that, and everyone's like, you white assholes burning down the forest and shit like that. Whatever.
Yeah, I have a feeling there's gonna be a tinge of white hatred if they make them now.
Yeah.
Like, we are all equal. We all.
Yeah, everyone's
now
happy
it's like,
in the 90s.
No, white people were shit.
Yeah, now it's like steady. It's like weird shaky cam with like a white woman.
It's basically
aborting
our podcast,
her own
right?
fetus. Yeah.
Oh, talk about aborting fetuses. Remember what you told me? I think 2 podcasts ago, you were telling me like, okay, so we had COVID, and then we had the Ukraine, and now what's the next big thing? Apparently, they're gonna take away abortion rights.
Well, it's I think they're making it not provincial. What's it called? State, right?
State.
But it's always been kind of like that, I guess. A little bit, right?
Here's my question for you.
Yeah.
Okay, I get people who are pro-abortion. I get it. I get people who are anti-abortion. I get it.
Yeah.
What I don't get is that why would the government not be pro-abortion? You know how much poor children cost?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, but I guess there's
fucking, you kill them when they're 6. They're so expensive. Kill them fast. Kill their parents. Don't even wait till kill poor people so that you don't have to fucking abort them.
Kill me. How come? So why do you think they're like? Why are they getting rid of abortion? Like, why do they think? Like, why do you think this is a good thing to pass? I don't
know. That's my question. Is that if the government acts like a corporation and wants to cut on
save money
and stuff, you would want abortion to exist. I get it. I get people who are anti-abortion. I get like, oh no, for me it's a life. 100%. Hey man, it's your belief, you know. And I get people who said no, we should be able to abort. 100%. It's your belief. No one's forcing you to get an abortion. No one's forcing you to keep the baby. However, as a government, you should act like a corporation and say, no, you know, poor children of poor parents cost a lot to society. But, you know, public funding, public schooling, sometimes they go to prison. So why would you want to have things that suck money and don't produce anything? Kill those bastards.
But
sometimes they are bastards.
It's a big
they don't know their dads.
Okay, let me play the. I guess it's not really the other side. It's like you're just saying, kill them. They're not gonna contribute. You don't know. One's gonna come out of the ghetto. Who knows?
Maybe I'm not. First of all, why is it ghetto? Why did they assume they were black?
You're killing Usher.
You racist.
Usher's dead. Usher too.
No, what I'm saying is that the parents should have that. It should be safe and available. That's what I think. I think abortion should be safe and available.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say. As a government, you should allow this so you can possibly save money. Because, you know, corporations, they're like psychopaths. They have no emotions. They have no God. It's only money.
Yeah, it is crazy that, like, they took abortion and they attached, like, whatever opinion you have is attached to whatever political identity you have, right?
It sucks.
Isn't that intense? Like, if you're left-leaning, you love abortion. But if you're right-leaning, you hate abortion.
Yeah.
But are there any other issues that are like that? Like...
the vax. If you're
if you're
against the vaccine, you're a Nazi youth.
You're a Nazi youth, yeah. Like imagine, like what? There are probably other issues. Like let's make up an issue. Let's see. Like you can't. What if like not pedophilia, but like what's it? What is the thing?
You have my attention.
But what is the thing called when you want to fuck your parents? Necrophilia, not necrophilia.
Incest.
Yeah, incest.
Well, it's necrophilia if they're dead.
What if the government passes a bill where incest is very illegal?
Very illegal?
Yeah. And then
it's already illegal.
Okay, let's say it's legal.
Wait, question. Shouldn't it be legal? Two consenting adults should be allowed to fuck, but if they have a baby, they should be allowed to abort it.
Yeah, it's just like the gays, right? They can have sex. Why can't I fuck my dad?
Exactly. That's kind of gay too. I like where you're going with this game.
So what if the left-leaning people are for incest and the right... But I think that would make... If somebody would be for incest, it would be left-leaning people.
Do you care, like, on a personal level, do you care about incest? Do you think, like, if people fuck their moms or their dads or whatever, it should be illegal? If they're both adults and consenting, I don't care. They can do whatever they want.
So what did I say before? Did I say... To be for your left?
I don't know, man. But you brought up your mom and I got hard.
I brought up my dad.
Yeah. I bet your dad was hot too. Do you have a picture of your dad?
Yeah. I take the wheel, throw it. Kill us both.
You know, it would be funny if we died right now.
No, that would be so terrible.
We would have HD.
No, then we end up on like Reddit.
Yeah, so many views. Imagine the content.
Wow.
Shorts.
Yeah. Dude.
Getting impaled by the microphone. What I wanted to say. We were talking about incest. Well, apparently there is a movement in the like extreme left that says that pedophilia is a sexual orientation and should be accepted.
Yeah.
Or treated or whatever.
I mean, treated is one thing, right? It should be treated. It should be like, listen, we got
chop
you.
Chop off your balls? Chemically castrated.
Have you met?
Yeah. Someone has a joke about like if you're into pedophiles, you should just have sex with midgets.
Yeah. That's a little intense.
Oh, talking about midgets. Remember like what a week
midgets
ago?
Have pubes.
We were walking and we saw like a midget with a hot ass.
No, I remember. Yeah. That's like my neighbor, I think. Like close enough.
Yeah, your close neighbors.
There's a midget. There's a big ass.
Sweet
but
ass
the thing is, even male midgets have big juicy asses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't wear like tight yoga pants like the girl we saw.
You know how they lose a chromosome to make them a midget? They make up for the chromosome in their ass.
Like, all right, we need extra booty in the booty hole. Nice.
You know what I mean?
Wait, well, so the comedian we know, he's not a midget then because he doesn't have huge. He has abs, but he doesn't. Okay, so I guess
he's a dwarf. He says
he has something else. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, he's a nice guy. Should I bleep his name?
I think we should. Yeah. I wonder people are gonna. Who's this? Who is this dwarf?
It's Dion.
Is this Samson?
Yeah. I'll believe both those names.
Point Fortune. It's funny. I'm doing the speed limit for the first time. Well, in a long time.
100.
It's funny. Your phone is saying I'm doing 100, but I'm doing 110.
Damn.
Your phone is.
Oh, that's the speed limit.
Oh, that's the speed limit. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was saying what's my speed.
No.
What's my speed again? What's my speed again?
This is cool. Yeah, I'm excited for the show now. I like podcasting a lot, I think.
Yeah.
It's interesting. People listen to it.
Shout out to our boneheads and bonehoes.
Boneho, bone, 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 ba-dum, ba-dum, bone, bone. Wow, it's very sunny. What is that? Oh, you're a vampire. I keep forgetting you like vampire shit. And I'm a dinosaur.
Wait, we're going to Ontario in 3, 2, 1.
We're in Ontario. Oh yeah, and we have a show now, comedy show.
Yes, guys.
I don't know how many shows we've done so far, but
yeah, we don't know when we're gonna release this, right?
No, we don't know.
Post-mortem. We're gonna have our parents release this. I'm excited.
Oh, are you doing anything for Mother's Day? Mother's Day is on Tuesday, on Monday, or tomorrow. I
don't celebrate really. I'm gonna call my mom.
It's so funny. Is it just your family or every Arabic family?
I think it's probably just my family.
Okay.
I thought about it, like, oh, Amer, I don't need anyone to tell me like when to celebrate. It's just like when I feel in a celebratory mood, we celebrate. It doesn't have to be a specific date.
Yeah.
Why would I celebrate something on a specific date?
But then it's like, are you gonna have like a dinner with your parents anytime soon? Like, when's the last time you had a dinner with your mom and dad?
Oh, years ago. But I don't enjoy their company that much.
Well, it's like a duty.
I need like I spend like once a month.
Okay.
I'll go and I'll pick up my shisha and I'll spend like 40 minutes with my parents.
Okay. Yeah. No, I try to see my mom almost once a week.
Once a week? Wow, you are a way better son than I.
She needs a company, I guess. I don't know.
We text each other a lot, and I try to speak with them on the phone once every couple of weeks.
Oh, yeah. I talk to my mom on the phone almost every day.
Wow, really?
Isn't that
but here's the thing. Your mom lives alone. So once my mom lives alone...
Yeah, when I kill your dad and fuck your mom, you should call her.
I should call her more often. I agree. But in the meantime, let's enjoy the fact that, both my parents are together. In your face, loser.
Yeah, I know. But, I wonder if my dad's dating anybody.
Imagine he's dating like a fox.
I think he has 9 dogs. He's probably dating one of those dogs.
Can we have an episode without fucking any animals?
Oh.
It was brought up to our attention.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Remember when I brought up the last time the story of the dog fucker? So Claire told me the actual story of what happened. So this is like a, what's it called? The letter to the editor or whatever it's called, like corrections. Or it was basically the dog was sick. The dog was sick because the husband was fucking the dog. But she knew this was happening, but she didn't know that the whole town knew. And then they split up.
Yeah.
Maybe it is exactly like... do you know what's funny? I totally forgot again. I totally forgot. I was trying to pretend. I was trying to talk until I thought I remembered it.
Claire, this is a note for you. He does not remember.
Don't. Okay, but she did tell me some other funny thing that happened that same...
But how did the whole town know that he fucks dogs?
I think...
In one of those pubs. He went to the pub and like, oi, I like to fuck bandit or whatever.
Oh my god, I don't fucking remember, dude.
Oi.
I wish I could call her.
No.
Yeah, no, I can't. Anyway, okay, so in the town, Claire's friend, it was Claire's friend's family friend.
Roommate.
Me.
So wait, Claire, fuck, I have no hands on the steering wheel.
So Claire has a friend that's from a small town in Scotland. Very, very small town in Scotland. And so his family has a Facebook group for like this neighborhood.
Dog fuckers?
Dog fuck anonymous. But they all know each other. But they have like a Facebook group for like some food, like neighborhoods.
For the neighborhood, yeah.
But they have a really tight WhatsApp group, and they all have like garages in an area that's all like connected. So instead of it's connected to your house, it's connected to some specific area in your neighborhood, and those garages all got robbed, right?
Oh.
So they all have like security footage of who robbed them.
Yeah.
And there's this whole fucking chat thread being like, I bet it's Eastern Europeans. I bet it's them. I bet it's
Wait,
huge...
British people being racist? That's impossible.
And then one guy was like, yes, there are a lot of Eastern Europeans, my wife being one of them. Let's all relax now. Let's all take it easy. And then the thread keeps on going, and the guy who's like relaxed was saying, he finds out like something of his was stolen. He's like, if I find out this person, I'm gonna take my gun. I'm gonna shoot this person. Dude, it was escalating to the point. And then,
how did we get to dog fucking? Are we switching subjects?
Well, this is the same town.
Oh, okay.
The same town. And then they saw the guy in the security camera, and the guy
fucking the dog.
he's fucking the dog. Maybe that's how they caught the guy. The
He's
security
like,
camera.
yeah, take to He's like, he's an Eastern European dog fucker.
So the guy was like, I'm gonna go get him. He's like, no, call the police. So they called the police, and then it cuts to them all drinking beers, like a nice group shot of them, like being like, we caught the guy. So that's fun, you know. Imagine like small towns.
I'm so happy I don't live in a small town.
But like small towns, this is like Coronation Street, where there's all this drama, and you go to the pub, and everyone you know from like 2 years old is at the pub with you.
Yeah, that's the saddest thing ever.
I don't know if it's sad, and I don't know if I like it either, but it is cute.
Not. But you end up with the, what is it, hive mentality?
Yeah.
In the sense that everyone believes the same thing. You never get to experience life. I don't know if that's, you know what, I take it back. Because now with the internet, you have access to the outside world.
Yeah.
You can...
You're fine.
Yeah.
The thing is, I do like a small village vibe. It was nice. When I was in England, I was in a small village.
Yeah,
for
but
like,
would you live there and
one day
have sex
maybe
with your cousin and
One
marry
day.
her?
Hey, maybe one day.
You better not, bitch. We have a podcast. You cannot move.
I know, but when I'm like 50 or something.
Yeah,
45.
dude, that's like in 5 years.
I'm not fine. You're
That's
talking
gonna be
about
the
you.
highlight of. We're gonna be like in the summit of our comedy careers.
Yeah, but the thing is, if
Touring theaters.
Let's say if we're successful or famous or whatever, have a following.
When?
Look, we don't need to be in the big city. We can just take a bus or a train or a plane.
Private jet, man.
I don't know.
I'll handle the money. Don't worry about it.
I don't want
Just
a private jet.
Keep edit. You don't want a private jet?
Nah, it's
why?
bad for the environment.
You know what? Okay, you take the bus. I'll take the private jet. I'll be with the bone hose and the boneheads.
I don't mind doing business class, you know?
Yeah, we start with coach. No, we start with my Mazda 3. Then we move on to like taking an airplane, coach, then business class, and then first class, and then private jet.
Yeah.
And who knows, maybe teleportation.
Teleportation?
That'll be the best.
Too fun. This is
I love driving, man.
Yeah?
This is hypnotizing. When I go do like shows outside of the city, I usually car ride.
Yeah.
And at the beginning, I used to talk with the people I went with.
Yeah.
I remember one time I was going to Kingston, and I had like 3 people in the car. Kingston is far.
It's like 3.5 hours, right?
Yeah, so it's good to have people in the car. You save on gas, blah, blah, blah.
Mm-hmm.
And it just became like a party in the car, and people were like, woo, dancing and playing songs.
No way, when?
Years ago. I went there just to do a spot on like a Wednesday.
Oh, and you were people dancing? They're all like, woo, doo, doo.
There was like a crazy French lady in the car.
Wow.
She was fun, though. It was nice, but I remember after that, I'm like, I'm never talking. Because I used to say, like, oh, what do you do? I'm like, oh, I'm a comedian. Oh, my God. And then I have to tell my life story. I'm like, I hate that. I don't want to say that again.
It is a lot, huh? It's like every time. The first time you're like, hey.
The first time is exciting. And then the second time, you're like, okay. And then the third time, you're just doing old material. You're like, you know what? I just don't say anything. Like now when people get in the car, like the last time I went to Ottawa, and I had 3 people in the car. And the lady who sat next to me, she asked people, it's like, oh, where are you going? And the guy's like, oh, I'm going to visit. The guy's like, oh, I'm going to see my girlfriend. And she's like, oh, I'm going to see my friend. And I didn't say anything.
Oh, wow.
I just let them answer. I just stayed quiet.
That's funny.
Perfect.
Is it awkward to have is it like, because the person's sitting right here, right?
Well, it's not awkward for me because I'm paying attention to the road.
Yeah. Okay.
So they respect that. And I'm a very good, like, when I have people in the car, I don't drive like crazy.
Yeah.
So within 10 minutes, everyone's asleep.
Oh, that's cool.
So I'm just driving alone.
And then where do you drop them off? Like at a bus stop or something? Or
usually in a river or a dump. in a lagoon or
filled with cum and blood and shit.
Yeah, only my cum and their blood.
Yeah.
Yeah. A swamp. That's the word. Not a lagoon. A swamp.
A lagoon.
I usually drop them at a university.
That's cool.
Like the University of Ottawa.
Nice. This is wild.
It's fun. If I go one-on-one, I once got a spot like that. I was in the car and there was a lady next to me and we were talking. And she's like, by the way, I run like a small theater. Come do a spot.
Really?
I'm like, really? She's like, yeah, come do 15 minutes or whatever. So I go there, and it was a theater show. It was like so they were doing theater, and I was supposed to go do like 10 minutes off the top.
Yeah. Okay.
And I go and I get on stage, and I'm like, hey guys, my name is Amer, and they all look at me. I'm like, do you guys speak English? Like, no. I'm like, fuck.
Oh my God! Wait, so it was a French theater in Ottawa?
No. It was in Montreal. The lady was going to Ottawa to visit family or whatever.
Yeah.
But so yeah, I did it in French.
Oh.
I practiced once. I'm like, maybe they'll be mostly francophones. So I practiced my set in French, but it was still crazy because I had to be like in the moment.
Wow.
There were children, and you know my act is there's a lot of jizzing and fucking and.
And it was fun.
Oh, it was so fun.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
Damn.
Killed both times. It was nice.
Wow. Oh, that's nice.
Like crowds also appreciate when they know there's kids in the audience and you try to censor the jokes.
Yeah. Oh my God. I've done a few, like back when I first started doing comedy, like in shitty like I did comedy. Remember Amer and Dylan and like I used to hang with them and Jason. Yeah. We would do these random open mics at like bookshops and we did one in like in a really hippie co-op in NDG.
Yeah.
It's called some fucking the Dirty Foot or whatever, some bullshit. And it was like this really sad hippie that played the guitar. God, see, I'm already talking shit, and I bet this person listens to the podcast. Maybe, I don't know.
I thought you loved me.
No,
he has a bonehead hat.
No, yeah, and then. And I remember there was like women in the audience, and my act was only one thing. I only had like 2 jokes, and they were both like about having sex with older women or whatever. It was so weird, and I had to like, I was like, everyone's like, oh, you need to tailor your act now for because kids in the audience, and I'm like, I don't know.
I like to have sex with little kids.
Yeah, how do you tailor your
like not older woman, you just change it like, I like to have sex with 6-year-olds, huh?
And I remember. Like, I did it a few times, and, like, one of the times, it was so... there's no microphone, right?
Yeah.
So, like...
Oh, you can't do a show with no microphone.
Or maybe there's a microphone. I don't remember.
It wasn't
like,
plugged.
I was,
it was
like...
a can of tuna.
I know, yeah. Oh, God. And I remember I was, like, doing my weird act, and part of the act, I had to, like, whisper.
Yeah.
Oh, no, there was a mic because everyone was able to hear.
Yeah.
But, like, I thought it would be funny or interesting to, like, instead of just whispering to everybody, I would whisper to one guy, but, like, really close into his ear.
Yeah.
And I was, so imagine, like, you're an audience member, you're going to, like, some shitty, dirty hippie store to see local open mic poetry, and you don't know what else, and maybe a guy play the violin, and I'm, like, whispering in your ear about, like, shoving a can of tomato juice up your ass or something, you know, and you're like, terrible. So that's that. Yeah, that was brutal, scary.
Yeah, I remember I used to do my act like I've always been dirty in my jokes or dark.
Yeah.
And we used to have a show at Shaika. Remember Shaika?
Yeah.
And I used to do it sometimes, and every time I would do it, it would just be just the face of shock of people just. Oh my God. Sir, the sun is not even down yet.
It's so funny. I love it when an audience is like super like on your side for like crazy wild shit, and it's the best. Or they laugh like like they're possessed. And you're like, oh, okay, they're down.
Best feeling ever. And as I was saying before, the worst feeling ever is that when someone knows you, he's like, hey, you know, you remember me? I did. I came to your show, blah blah blah. And you're like, oh man, he's gonna hear me do the same jokes I did.
Oh really?
I hate that feeling.
That's funny.
I want every time someone comes back to see me to see new jokes. But it's so hard to write new jokes.
Fuck that. There's people in the audience. There's so many other people. What time do you think we're gonna be back? Like 1 a.m. or something?
The show ends at what time?
I don't know, man. Like, it starts at 8:30.
So let's say 2 hours of shows, 10:30, 11. Yeah, we should be home at 1 a.m.
Yeah.
Dude, did I ever tell you the time I went to Kingston to do a show? It was in the middle of winter, or like the end of winter. So I'm driving and heavy snowfall.
Okay.
And as you can see, if you look, there's no lights. So when we're gonna drive back, I'm gonna have to have my high beams on.
Okay.
But the thing is, when you're driving and it's heavy snow, if you have your high beams on, all you see is snow.
Huh? Yeah.
So I have my regular lights on. I'm like, this is horrible. So I stop at a... What's the name of those awesome stops? Awesome stops along the highway.
Truck stops?
Yeah, but they're really nice ones. Rendezvous?
Oh, yeah. In
called?
Ottawa.
Yeah.
Like Ontario.
En route.
En route, yeah.
Exactly. So I took a nap in an en route for like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And then again, I get back on the highway. Again, horrible snow. I'm tired. And then suddenly there's a sudden stop. Mm-hmm. And I just stayed stopped. The car stopped. Like there's no one was moving for 3 hours.
Fuck.
And I was just, what I would do is that I would just turn off the car was off. I would just nap. And I would have my alarm every 10 minutes.
Okay.
So I would wake up every 10 minutes. I see the car didn't move. I would go back to sleep.
Damn.
So imagine for 3 hours, a semi got off the road.
Yeah.
And just the whole highway was closed.
Wow.
So I left home at 5 p.m.
Yeah.
I got home at 5 a.m. And then I had to start working at 5 a.m.
Oh,
so I got home, splashed water on my face, and I started teaching. It was crazy.
Damn, if you had to just sleep and just like wake up, that would be like kind of cozy. You're just like in the snow and you're by your, but if you're like, fuck, I gotta work, that sucks. But still, like it's kind of cozy. I was driving to Ottawa with Peter, and I was gonna go do Absolute or some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the Absolute Comedy Club, and it was like that. It was snowing like crazy. And we stopped at a diner. We thought it was going to pass or whatever. And then, like, we were going to be late for the show. We couldn't, like, stop fucking driving.
Wait, is it lefty loosey, righty tighty?
Yeah, righty tighty.
Right. Okay, so this is righty, right?
Yeah.
So I'm trying to see if I can... Oh, this is... See if I tighten it, will it still shake? Does it shake less?
Yeah, a little.
Seems to shake less, yeah. All right. So, sorry, yes, you were saying and you were going to be late for Absolute?
Yeah, so we had to drive, or we go home. So we go. It's fucking brutal. That we're late for the show. Everyone in Absolute, like it's all like run by asshole comics.
Let's not shit on clubs that could book us. If you had to deal with open micers, you would be an asshole as well.
So
You're not handling the shows we are booking right now. It's a pain. It's a pain. You'll see. Anyways, you'll never have to do that because you handle the online presence. But,
okay. I was like,
please
whatever.
censor the name.
Yeah, sure.
And the city.
yeah. And whatever. The show was fun. It's still snowing on the way back, right? We're like, fuck. And then we're driving and we pull for gas. We're like, fine, let's chill. Maybe we're like, fuck it. It's gonna be so late. We're driving. So, I have my brother's Jeep, so we thought like, it's 4-wheel drive, it'll be fine. So I just start driving fast on the highway because I'm like, it's 4-wheel drive, whatever. And then there's big snow piles in the middle of the road. And I thought, like, hey, it's 4-wheel drive, whatever. So I go bang through them, bang, bang, bang. One was huge. It was like the fucking car. It was like up to the windshield, not the windshield, the lights. I hit it. I fly right off the road, dude. Yeah. And I'm like, and we fly in a big, huge snowbank. It's like kind of like a ditch.
Yeah.
But it's like there's so much snow that we just went like that in the snow. And we're like, fuck. So like we didn't have no shovel, nothing. I had like a, what's it called? The
toothbrush.
Toothbrush. Like used to wipe the windshield, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like trying to take the car.
A brush, yeah.
And I'm like, fucking hell, man. So we're in the car. We call a tow truck or some shit. And we're just waiting for fucking hours.
Oh, it's been a crazy night, yeah.
Oh, it's so brutal. And then we got pulled. That guy just pulled us right out so fast. It was so weird. And we just drove. And we're like, fuck, man, all right. And we're driving again. And we're like, okay, let's be careful. But then we forget. We're all like, yeah, we're alive. Oh, fuck yeah. So we're driving fast again. I hit black ice. And my car,
sorry, what?
I hit black ice.
Oh, shit.
And the car starts going like this. I do something, end up back on the road. I'm like, I'm like, okay, let's drive really slow. And then we're driving really slow. And we're really close to Montreal, right?
Yeah.
And we're like, yeah, and we start driving fast again. And we hit black guys.
You're like my mechanic. You don't learn your lesson. You're just like, yeah.
Dude, we hit black guys again, but it was like a little warning. It was like, don't fuck. It was like God being like, no,
this is really bothering me. Sorry. Maybe, I think if we extend the camera, it will shake less. And we're back. When I started comedy, my comedy dream, was to buy an RV.
Really? Oh, I
and just fucking hit the road doing just living in an RV.
Yeah.
That was my dream. I thought it would be so cool. I started looking for prices. We could do that too.
Yeah, my girlfriend's dad bought a big camper van, and it's really nice. And it's he's gonna travel. He's gonna use it to like drive to France and shit.
Yeah, when you're in Europe.
Yeah.
Oh, we're in Canada. We could do it. It's just that it has to be winterized so you don't die in Saskatchewan.
Yeah, and it's also like not as many places to go.
There aren't?
In Canada?
There are.
I mean, there's not big cities or like it's like really beautiful for like if you want to go to nature and shit.
Yeah, but no, we have cities. We don't have big cities. We have like 4 or 5 big cities.
Yeah, but that's like
it's
weird. It's weird how Canada's only 30 or what's it like 40 million people.
Something like that.
It's gay.
Is that 300?
America has 350.
Okay.
The UK has like 100 million, which is insane. I don't know how they fit all those dickheads in one country.
I get 40, yeah. 35, 40, yeah.
So it's like there's what, like 4 big cities or 5 big cities.
Yeah.
And
it's enough.
You think? I don't know. Like that's how like American comedians can make a living. You fucking go on these there's so many people. Even if you get like 0.2% of people coming to see you in the whole country, it's enough to like make you a billionaire, you know?
Well, no, you can go to smaller markets and have fun. I'm excited to do that. I'm excited to go to a city of like 20,000.
Yeah.
Perform.
It's true. Yeah.
You know, you go there. If you get 200 people to show up at a little theater.
And then how do you like make money? How do you? I guess you got to get in with some sort of agency that can give you a card so you can work in the States.
Yeah, well, in the States it's different. You gotta get the visa and everything. This is boring.
Yeah,
it's doable. Woof.
Whoa, asshole!
Hey,
asshole.
Minivan. I felt him.
Yeah, I heard him.
He's late for the show.
Yeah,
we're late for the show.
What time is it?
It's
8.
Yeah. Can you put? Can you put back just so I know where the hell I need to go?
Oh my God, we're gonna be there at 8:50.
8:50. We should message the guy. Tell him we're gonna be there at 8:50.
At 8:30, we'll message. We'll be there.
You want to charge your phone?
Yeah.
This is really cool. I'm enjoying this. Where is the furthest you ever driven?
Furthest ever driven? I've driven to Florida.
Oh wow, alone?
No, with family and shit.
Okay, that's fun.
And
from Montreal.
Yeah.
And where did you guys sleep along the way?
Hotels, shitty hotels. With Claire, I've driven to like Tadoussac. It's like 7 hours north, which was nice. We saw whales.
Nice.
Ooh.
Where'd
you drive?
Oh, I went to California, and for some reason I convinced my friends that I should be the only one driving.
Oh, you drove all the way to California?
No. We got there. We landed in LA.
Yeah.
And we spent time in LA, and then we went to San Diego.
Damn.
And then we went to Las Vegas. So, and then we went to San Francisco. So we did like a big O.
Yeah.
And we drove such beautiful highways. Driving in the desert.
Yeah.
From
nice.
LA to, I think it was LA or San Diego to Las Vegas. The desert is so cool.
Yeah.
Went to the Grand Canyon and Death Valley.
Fuck.
You're driving in the middle of nowhere. So cool. And then you drive along the coast. Route 60. I think it's called Route 60. No.
6?
The Big Sur. The Big Sur.
Big Sur is along the coast, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's when we went down from San Francisco to LA or something.
That's
so we
cool.
drove down amazing views. And I'm just driving and I'm enjoying it. And I got thousands of kilometers in like one day.
Fuck.
It's so fun. I still can't believe I convinced my friends that I should be the only one driving.
But why? Why would?
Because I like we got it with my card, and my credit card has insurance.
Yeah.
Like if you're the owner of the credit card, this is so boring to anyone.
No, but why
Yeah.
would? What do you mean? Why would you convince? Like, why would? Was this one guy really want to drive, or?
I wanted to drive.
Oh, and they wanted to drive too.
I'm sure, dude. You're driving on Big Sur, the most famous highway in the world.
Yeah, but
I'm
like, you're in the
guys.
car.
I'm the only one who needs to drive. Should we fill up gas now? No, we're late. We'll fill up gas. We'll fill up gas later.
How much gas do you have left?
3 bars.
Okay.
Should be fine.
Is that an hour? What's the gas there? What does it say? 2.
Can you see?
No. No idea. Fuck. This is cool.
You're gonna make $20 on this trip.
I'm gonna spend it on Popeyes.
But I was doing this because I thought something was open.
Okay.
Oh, it's the birds. They're coming back from the south.
Come back from
Welcome back, birdies.
I was watching this documentary that I stopped watching. So I don't know if it's good. It's the 3 Mile Island nuclear fallout thing.
Yeah.
It's kind of interesting.
This podcast should be sponsored by Netflix.
I know.
Yeah.
Everyone's like all afraid of nuclear, but apparently nuclear like
Super safe, by the way.
Yeah, it's super safe, but like every time they say it's super safe, it's super not safe.
The thing is, it's super safe until it's not.
Yeah.
That's the problem. But usually it's human error.
Yeah.
It's not the nuclear that is the problem,
No.
it's the humans.
But you know what's crazy? Like they had a town, and then in the middle of the town was a fucking nuclear factory or whatever it's
Nuclear
called.
plant. Power plant.
It's like, but it's
we have some here in Quebec. I visited a couple.
really. Do
Yeah.
they look like The Simpsons?
They're not nuclear. It's evaporation towers, if I'm not mistaken. It's just it's like you cool stuff, and then you need. So
Yeah,
you
you
don't
need
see
like
it's not smoke. It's a vapor.
Yeah,
it's water
It's
vapor.
vapor. They have those in the UK, and I went, and you can see them, and it's kind of weird. You're like,
If I remember correctly, yeah, some of them have them. Yeah.
it's cool, but it's like almost like you have a house, and then you open the window,
Yeah.
and you're like, oh, it's there. Like it shouldn't be next to your fucking house.
Ah, yeah. That's
It should be like at
here.
least
It should
hours.
be exactly
Yeah,
here, where we are right now.
And if it blows
should
up,
be a
it
nuclear
kills
power
all the
plant.
farmers, and that nobody likes anyway.
Yeah.
Pig fuckers.
Dude, talking about pig fuckers. Yesterday I did a show,
Yeah.
and there was like a lady with her 2 daughters. So the 2 daughters, they took their mom out on Mother's Day,
Yeah.
and they were from Ontario, and they were pork makers, like pig farmers, pork makers.
Like
they-
you think
they
they're rich?
start-
They give the
I
property.
don't know. They were fucking shit faced, and they were talking the whole show.
They look like pigs.
As I roasted them, maybe I'll send you the video. Maybe you can make a short.
Okay.
I look at one of them, like the daughters. They had like fucking thick layer of makeup. The daughters look like
Miss Piggy?
what farm?
Ronda Rousey.
The daughters look like what farmers think city girls look like.
Oh, really? Okay.
They're like slightly hoary with like
hoary.
a thick layer of makeup. And I said,
those sinners out there in the city.
exactly. Like, hey, let's go hang out with those sinners.
I'm gonna stay home, fuck my pig, the way God intended.
And I tell them, did you practice putting makeup on the pig before you did it on your face? And the thing is, I said it too quickly.
Okay.
And the crowd was like, oh, Jesus.
Whoa, buddy! They
Hey.
just are good old God-fearing pig farmers. What's your problem? So funny.
So loud. Oh, they were so loud. Like, they put me in a bad mood, which is, I don't know, like,
Yeah.
I shouldn't be in a bad mood. I'm doing a show. I'm
Yeah.
killing. I had fans in the audience.
Oh.
And then they stopped talking, and I'm like, see how pretty you are when you stop talking? And then the crowd was like, and I was doing my joke about I'm not a feminist.
Yeah.
I forgot. And one of the girls in the crowd was like, you were talking about feminism? I'm like, oh yeah, thank you. Thank you for reminding me.
It's crazy.
It was a fun show, though. It was a fun show. I like late shows. They're more degenerate.
How come you know when you look at the sun and
Yes.
you go blind from the sun?
Yes.
Why does it make you go blind that easily? It's so far away. It's so fucking far away.
Yeah.
So does that mean the sun's really, really, really strong?
It's very strong. It is yes. It's the sun. It heats
It's crazy.
up the
It's
whole
right
planet.
there. It's just right there. I can't look at it.
Yeah, you're not supposed. It's very bad to look at it. You're supposed to not. You're supposed to avoid looking
But
at
it's
it as
crazy.
much as possible.
You know, it's like, oh, it's so hot. It's so, like, you can't
Yeah.
sleep at night.
Yeah.
It's because of the fucking sun.
Uh-huh.
Even at night.
Yes.
That's how hot the sun is?
That's how hot the sun is, my friend.
It's so strong.
It is
Doesn't make
multiple billions of nuclear bombs, hydrogen nuclear bombs exploding. Yeah, dude, it's so hot that there are planets that are just molten lava.
It's true.
That's how hot the
like
sun
Mercury.
is. Yeah, yeah. What is it again? Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars.
Yeah, Jupiter,
Jupiter, Saturn. I don't know.
Asshole.
Just a big gaping asshole.
Yeah.
Just an
Asshole planet. Shit planet.
It sucks that I'll never get to go in space.
Jew
man.
planet. Yeah. No. Would you, if Elon Musk was like,
Yeah.
I'm
100%.
looking for a man.
If he has to say like he has to stop smoking shisha, be like, I don't know, bro.
You think? Really? Of course you're going to have to stop smoking.
I can't. Have to run a marathon?
Oh.
bro. Yeah, I would
wouldn't?
definitely do it.
Yeah. Would you really?
Yeah, I'd go into space, 100%. No
Damn,
doubt about it.
I don't know about that. I don't know if I could do that.
Especially if it's already paid for. Why
Yeah.
won't I go?
Already paid for.
That's my only problem.
It's already paid for.
I was speaking with my friend Guillaume, who has a baby, right?
Yeah.
He has a son, well, not a baby. He's a son now.
Oh.
And I was telling him because I'm single, right?
Yeah.
And I don't have kids, so he thinks that every night I go out and I'm like snorting a line of coke
really?
and banging whores and partying till 6 a.m. I'm like, dude, I'm broke. Like being broke is like having a son. It's like I'll have like my single friends call me and they're like, hey, Amer, wanna go out, party, do fucking drugs and fuck prostitutes? I'm like, sorry guys, I gotta stay home, take care of my finances.
That's funny. That's great. Is that a joke?
Well, I'm thinking about it, like my wallet's keeping me up at night.
That's great.
I haven't slept in 2 years.
Oh, that's really
exactly the same thing as having fucking. It's not being like having no kids. You need money to truly, or gay, I guess, to truly enjoy and not have AIDS. To truly enjoy being fucking in your 30s and single.
Okay, that's cool. Fuck. So who are these people that are asking you to come out and party?
It's just, don't you have friends who party a lot? Like, we're not gonna say that, but we have friends who are comedians who just do drugs and bang prostitutes.
Do they? I don't know any.
Oh, what the fuck is the smell?
Yeah, it's
Ottawa.
Yeah, it's Ottawa. I don't know anybody that.
Oh, I'll tell you names after. I don't want to. Oh, you don't know? There's like a bunch of comedians.
That party?
That party, dude.
I don't know any comedians.
Look at their noses. It looks like they put their nose in flour. It just.
Oh, I mean, I know one, but I don't know.
I know a few,
Wow.
and they all bang hookers. Hey,
really?
would you? Have you ever paid for sex?
No.
Never.
No.
Okay. Have you ever considered it?
No. I don't know. I'm too nervous, man. I can't even smoke weed.
What?
I can't even smoke weed. I get anxiety. Imagine going off and buying a prostitute, get caught, go to jail.
Yeah. Well, Montreal is like the prostitute capital of Canada, so.
Oh, that's good.
Honestly, Montreal is the Vegas of Canada.
Okay. Why?
Yeah, so there's a bunch of no one really cares about prostitution here.
Yeah, but it's more like
apparently every single corner of a street there's a brothel that you can.
Like I would be like my heart would be like.
Yeah, me too. But I was thinking about it. I'm like, I gotta stop breaking those young girls' hearts.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? It would be like transactional, but
Yeah.
officially transactional.
No, that makes sense. I mean, it should be more. If it was like you know how the weed is legal and you walk into a thing.
I want prostitution to be like weed, like
Yeah.
not just legal, but legal and by the government. Like you go in a SAQ, you buy a bottle of wine,
Yeah.
a gram of purple haze, and then Jacinthe.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
You pick up the you pick up the girl, the weed, and the wine, and then you take them home.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, it would be great. She has like fucking good retirement, and she has teeth. You
Good retire. Yeah.
know what I mean?
Hey man, that's a good idea.
If I was president.
Yeah. If I was. Oh, this is cool. It feels like I'm in fucking America, but
Yeah.
fuck nowhere.
Oh yeah, Castleman is very. I love that, man. I don't know. I mean, there's racism in those like tiny cities, but they're cool.
Yeah.
Good people, honest
Neat.
people.
Honest folk.
That's why, like, if I meet a racist guy who's open with his racism, I'm like, at least he's honest.
Yeah. Listen, Amer, I only gotta tell you, the reason I don't like blacks
That's by the way, guys, for those watching, that's how Gabriel speaks when we're not recording. That's his actual voice. He's Hank Hill.
This is why.
Hey.
And you're
I
like,
can't do any voices.
listen, I don't mind. They can come and go through my town, but if they one look at my daughter, I'll shoot him his ass.
I have a cold 45. All right, we gotta stop this.
I know.
It's surprising.
As they say, bust a cap in their ass.
It's surprising that you don't do more imitations. Is what's the word?
Yeah,
impressions on stage. It's crazy. It's crazy how you shit on like race comedy and sex comedy, and then when you do a podcast, all you talk about is race and sex. You're discovering a new side of you, Gabe.
I like, because I can actually talk about it. It's not just like a quick joke, you know?
Yeah. So you can do the same on stage.
Yeah, it's true. If I'm forced to only ever do 45 minutes on stage, I'll be forced to write more these long bits.
Yeah.
That force to fill time, kind of like a podcast. You're like, you take a subject and you just drain it.
Yeah.
You know.
But you can start practicing now, dude.
Yeah.
Eventually, if I'm doing 30 tonight, you're gonna do 30 next week. Like I don't consider myself. You know what I mean? I'm way better. You just have to ask. I ask to do 30. You don't. That's the difference between you and I.
They offered me 20 and I said no.
When?
Remember you said like, oh, he wants you to do this or something like co-head. I said, how about I just do a spot? I'll be happy with just a spot. But only because I did it last time and it was so. All right, let's not talk about it. It was like weird. It was like.
Yeah, but that's the thing. We're not famous yet.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do those like beginner rooms where we get the headline and we make good money.
Yeah.
I mean, after the price of gas, we lost money.
We lost money.
But it's still awesome, man.
We get a steak dinner, or I might get a burger. Where the fuck?
Yeah, I'm getting a burger. Oh, sweet juicy burger. Yesterday I ate 2 burgers.
Holy
so
shit.
good. I ate a burger, then I came home, then I ate the second burger. It was so good.
Cool. Yeah, me and Harrison got like sausage sandwiches from this Hungarian deli.
Is it your favorite deli, favorite sausage place that you were telling me about?
No, that's somewhere else.
Another sausage place?
Yeah. It's called Hungry Hungarians.
Hungry
Hungarians.
Hungry Hungarians.
I don't know what it's called, but it's good. William J. Walter's good though.
Luigi Walter? What?
William J. Walter Ling.
Yeah.
William J. Walter. They're good.
You're going to have to take me there one day.
Yeah. There's one in Little Italy.
Oh. Oh, it's a chain. Oh, yeah, you told me.
It's like, in it's in Montreal. There's only like 2 locations.
It's an institution.
Yeah,
have you ever been to Lester's?
It's okay. The one on Bernard, was it where
Fairmont.
Is it? Yeah, it's okay. It's not bad. We once even ordered from there. It was pretty shitty. It's like, smoked meat. You get anywhere you get smoked meat is the same smoked meat. They all get it from one place. It's all shit. I mean, you go to like Schwartz, it's pretty good. You go to the Main, it's pretty good. But it's all from fucking Lester's. Lester's makes all the smoked meat.
No. Lester's makes smoked meat for places that are not renowned for their smoked meats.
Yeah.
So Reuben.
Yeah, Reuben is good.
Pretty good.
I like Reuben.
The Main is good as well. Schwartz has a peculiar taste.
Yeah.
It's different than the others.
It's different, but it's
God damn, I'm hungry now. Woo!
But it's all just smoked meat,
Is it still recording?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Now, we're lucky in Montreal, man. Honestly, like, we complain rent is expensive, but we get to eat good food. We have beautiful women. We have shows every night.
Yeah.
You can perform all the time.
Me and Harrison were talking about, like, in Toronto, how, like, because, like...
We all sound the same, my friend.
There was this one guy that was in Montreal that is from Toronto, and he was like, oh, I have this show on late at night. You guys come after your shows and hang out, do a spot.
In Toronto?
In Montreal.
Okay.
And then we were like, everyone in Montreal's like, why the fuck would I do that? Why would I go from doing a spot with people to then going to a shitty open mic and then being depressed and like being a shitty environment? That's like the Toronto mentality, because in Montreal you get spots and we're spoiled, but it's more like privilege, right? It's not really spoiled. You get to do good comedy spots. But in Toronto, nobody gets spots.
Yeah.
And they're all forced to do shitty open mics for like 2 people.
Yeah,
you know?
but we've done those. We've done the shitty
I know,
open mics.
but
We've done them for
now the
4
shitty open
years.
mics. Now the shitty open mics are way better, I would say. Like, now everyone's kind of, like, smart about it. Everyone's kind of, like, supportive.
Listen,
and shit.
we're lucky. Sid changed the game. Sid is, as I said it, he's like the Mitzi Shore of Montreal.
Yeah.
Dude, he changed the fucking game. We have cool shows everywhere. We have new comics. That's the second time on stage. And they're performing in front of 50 people.
That's exactly what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. The scene now is better for it.
Switching glasses. This is where people can die. Alright. Here we go. And we're back. No, we're blessed. The thing is, that's why I think sometimes I find Toronto comics, they all kind of sound... They have like 5 original comedians, and everyone else is...
They're all splintered from that. Like
because they all perform to each other, so you end up kind of having each other's... Like you and I realize sometimes we all kind of sound the same.
Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit. But it's okay, you know?
Yeah.
But then until like they all come and they all sound like 2-3 people.
Yeah.
It's okay.
But there's some really fucking funny guys.
Plus it's more political over there.
Oh, is it?
I find.
Yeah.
Montreal is less cliquey. Do you find that we're still cliquey?
Don't know. I don't know. I don't really hang with anybody, though.
Exactly.
That's the thing.
Me neither.
I know. I mean, maybe the ladies hang with people, with each other, and then maybe there's some groups of people. I know, like, anytime I would walk into... whatever. What is this about? I'm about to name... I keep on forgetting I'm on a podcast.
That's good. That's how you're supposed to feel. Tell me about your dad.
I just got a message.
Yeah. Hey guys, we're on the road. Blah blah blah. I don't know if you do that. I'm in my bed alone. Mm-hmm. No, when I'm in my bed alone,
I was Michael Jackson.
I couldn't sleep, so I'm like, you know what? I just started going over my jokes.
Yeah, I go.
But I was like out loud.
Oh.
I'm like, hey everybody! So I'm in pitch darkness, which is a great place to write, by the way, because nothing influences you.
What if I go on and I go, hey everybody? Would you be mad?
If you stole my bit, is that what you're
saying? But it's not a bit. It's you just saying, hey, everybody.
My essence? Is that what you're saying? Being me? I already have like 3-4 comedians who fucking steal my jokes or my essence.
Hey, everybody. Hey.
What I realized, you know, like I always dress the same way.
Yeah.
It's been years that I wear that. And I noticed that like I got on Wednesday, there were like 8 comedians who were wearing black t-shirts and jeans.
Oh, really?
Or like black. I'm like, I need to find a way to differentiate myself again. Jesus fuck.
That's fine. It's not really much of a just normal clothes guy.
Yeah, you're a normal clothes guy. I'm more like I don't want to think about clothes. Even though I do love fashion. I love fashion, especially on women. I love fashion on women.
You love fashion. That's funny. Yeah, fashion's cool. I don't know.
I think it suits
much
the female body more. Even though like when I see a guy in a suit, I'm like, oh, you handsome devil.
Oh, suit.
You know what I found pretty?
Who? Steven Spielberg.
This is gay. On the gay to racist. The what is the name of the singer of Blur?
Oh, Damon Albarn.
Yeah, I was watching a documentary about pop music, and they were like talking about Brit pop, which in my opinion, the best pop that ever came out from like the 90s.
It's great.
And the main singer of Blur, I'm like, my God, what a handsome fella.
He was the dude, like he was singer of Gorillaz, right?
Sorry?
The singer of Gorillaz and stuff, right?
He was the singer of Gorillaz?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Really?
Blur is the one that's
Woo-hoo.
like, yeah.
I got my hand
Listen to his voice. That's the same singer from Gorillaz.
Really?
And that's his,
so talented.
Like I guess his band was Blur, and then he created Gorillaz. And he writes all the lyrics and shit.
When you were younger, were you Oasis or Blur? I wanted to ask your wife.
No. None? I didn't like Blur or Oasis.
I was a huge Oasis fan.
But maybe I was a little young for Oasis.
Like, it's true. Me, I was like the perfect age. I was like couple years older.
I heard
than
Wonderwall like way late, probably.
It blew my mind. There's a song called Songbird. Oh my God.
So you fucking love those.
We're Oasis, by the way.
What's Oasis? I mean, what do you mean?
We're 2 guys
who
create shit together.
So
we're Oasis.
Like Noel, what's his name? Noel.
You're the handsome guy.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
wait. There's the 2 guys, right? I'm trying.
Yeah, Liam and Noel.
I saw Noel, I think, live in the music festival.
He messaged you. Noel Gallagher.
Oh, jeez.
Joel, he said, "Are you guys any closer?"
Oh, jeez.
Did you message him?
No.
Oh, okay. Why did you take your phone then? Oh.
What should I write
Tell
him?
him we'll be there and then give him the time.
Are you guys any closer? What does that even mean?
Just tell him we'll be there. Give him an ETA.
We'll be there for... What's the time? Oh, wait. It's here. 8:50.
He's like, we tell him we're in the Ottawa region, whatever.
Yeah. Is he going to be like, fuck you?
We'll see.
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up. Yeah.
Interesting.
So yeah, we're Oasis. I'm always trying to find in other creative endeavors who would we be. We're Oasis. You're you're the Paul McCartney to my John Lennon because I beat women and you don't.
You beat women?
No, because John Lennon used to beat Yoko
You
Ono.
would?
Yeah, he used to beat the shit out of Yoko Ono.
Why?
Why? Because she's Yoko. Have you seen her? I would beat the shit out of her too.
It's funny. Did you see that documentary, The Get Back or The Kickback or what was it called? The Beatles documentary?
No, I don't think so.
I don't know. Apparently, like, it shows like the side of the Beatles that you haven't seen, right? And you always think that Yoko is like this annoying person that's always like, I want to talk, me. Yeah. Apparently, she's just like quiet in the corner crying or something. Like she's just all quiet. Maybe she just got beaten and then she wanted to take it easy for a second. But I don't know.
I saw a photo that I found funny. You know when John and Yoko did a stay in the bed thing?
Yeah.
In Montreal.
It was in Montreal?
Yeah, in Queen Elizabeth, I believe.
Oh.
What is it, a bed-in?
Was it fucking Montreal?
I think so. I think it was in the Queen Elizabeth. They did a bed-in or stay in bed. What did they call it?
Hunger strike or something.
No,
what was
no.
it? A fuck strike?
No, they did not.
A bed-in?
A bed-in, where they just stayed in bed and they had a sign that says no to war, fuck war, yes for peace, or whatever.
Oh, so that's a fucking strike?
Whatever. It got media attention. And I saw a photo where they had to get out of bed so the
paparazzi?
Yeah, I hate it when I'm telling a cool story and the words just when the lady who cleans the room,
maid.
The maid had to like fix the bed or whatever, so they got out of the bed. So there's a photo of them waiting.
Oh really?
Yeah, they're like
to go back into bed.
Yeah.
Why?
It's just funny.
That's so lame.
Exactly. They're like, yeah, we're protesting inequality.
Yeah.
Oh,
Clean.
sorry guys, the maid has to clean the bed
Lupe,
of our 5-star hotel.
Lupe, can you clean my...
Hola, señor, before you do the...
Yeah.
Before you do the protest, I have to clean the sheets. Senor Lennon.
Is this period blood? Oh, jeez.
No, you beat your señorita.
Oh, my God.
Senor Lennon. Señorita Oko Ono.
Yeah.
I was watching the show Ozark, and it's like there's so much shit going on in that show. Like they're always like stressed and freaking out. But then at a certain point, there's so much shit going on that they're just not even stressed anymore. They're like, oh, I gotta go deal with the cartel and kill this guy and then blow up a house and fuck my mom. All right. And I'm always thinking like that's how. Like, I lose my keys, and I'm like, where the fuck are my keys? Where the fuck are my keys?
But if you lost your keys every night, then you would know.
Where are my keys?
So, moral of the story, when you get home, just throw your keys out the window. And you'll be... Well, listen, it's the same thing we do. We go on stage and we make people laugh, right? When we began, I remember, like,
shitting my asshole, yeah.
Fucking shadow boxing in the green room.
Oh, well, yeah.
But now I'm like,
I know.
All right, make these idiots laugh.
Yeah, boring.
I still get excited for big shows. Like, I'm excited for tonight.
Yeah.
30 minutes?
I'm more like...
I haven't done this in a month. Like,
I'm more like, not terrified, more like, oh, God, please let there be people.
Yeah. Honestly, we made a podcast. I think it's interesting.
Yeah. The podcast is good.
You know, we drove together. We built up. This is how the podcast began, ladies and gentlemen, for those watching.
Yeah.
It's just me and Gabe being in a car.
Talking.
And this is how we built our friendship. And I should make sure we don't die in the car.
Holy fuck, what is this guy doing?
He has a burned light and he's stopping at the same time, so...
Fuck you.
All right, guys. Well, listen, we'll get back to you. We love you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you.
See you later.
See you later. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum. Bye.
This is my only